Hello, class of 2022. This is Mrs. Gershling.
And this is Mr. Murhar, your school counselors.
So, we would like to go through a few things with you before you start your registration for your sophomore year.
Some things you want to keep in mind is looking at your plans going forward is the course selection. So, what classes do you want to take based on how you're doing in your academics this year, your interests that you have, and think about things after high school, which are called your post secondary goals. You're making these choices for yourself, not for your friends, because those schedule changes are always limited and they're based on the original course and alternate course selections that we have available at that time.
Some things to consider is challenge by choice. We do have honors courses and we do have some advanced placement courses, and those are at the college level. There is also some concurrent enrollment courses with Century College that you could consider. Pay attention to the prerequisites that are in some of the courses. Just make sure you are meeting what is expected before you can sign up for some of those courses. All the college level courses are weighted, which means your grade is on a 5-point scale as opposed to a 4-point scale. And so those are some things you might want to consider as well when you are picking your classes.
As you look at your science classes for next year, so those of you that are in the general level physical science, you can sign up for biology, honors biology, or AP biology. You just have to be ready for the rigor of those classes. Those that are in honors physical science, you still have the same choices. So 10th grade is biology, honors biology, or AP biology.
Mathematics. So this is a little more complicated. What you want to think about is your current math class, and then you follow the arrow to see what would be your next course that you would be enrolling in. So if you're in algebra, intermediate algebra right now, geometry would be your next course. If you're in accelerated geometry, you would sign up for accelerated algebra 2. Students that are in honors algebra 2, there are two choices. Students that are feeling very successful in honors algebra 2, receiving A's and B's, the recommendation is that you would take honors pre-calc. Students that are in honors algebra 2 and receiving C's or lower are recommended to take algebra 3. If you're currently in algebra 3, then honors pre-calc would be your next course. And if you're in honors pre-calc, AP Calculus would be your next course.
Now looking at language arts, many of you are in the general level language arts 9, and the rest are in honors language arts 9, or you might be in a different class for 9th grade. But looking at 10th grade, you have the choice between language arts 10 and honors language arts 10, which is more rigorous, and honors language arts 10 with the American experiment, which is coupled with your American history class in 10th grade. So you must have the honors American history if you're going to attempt the American experiment class. Look at your course catalog for further details on that.
Social studies. So this year was geography. Next year you'll be required to take American history. So there are 3 different levels of American history that you can sign up for. There's general American history, honors American history, and like what Mr. Murhar said, if you take honors American history, you have to take honors language arts 10 with that American experiment. Those 2 classes are partnered together. And then there's also AP US history, which is a college level, where you can take an exam at the end of the school year in order to possibly earn college credit.
Then we move on to your elective classes. There's a lot of elective classes listed in the catalog. They're listed in alphabetical order by department, or you can use the glossary. So take a look at those classes and review them and make sure that they're offered at North Campus in 10th grade.
So here's a sample schedule of what you could have for 10th grade. You'll need a full year of math, a full year of biology, a full year of language arts, and a full year of American history. That leaves 2 hours of your day to fill with electives. You can choose year-long electives that are 1 credit, or you can choose half credit, which are semester courses. So you will have a total of 6 credits that you'll be fulfilling for your 10th grade year.
So taking a look at who can help, talk to teachers. You can talk to Ms. Kirschling or I. And also, there's other adults in the building that you can run these ideas by. But make sure, as you look at each class in the catalog, that you have the prerequisite for that class. Make sure it's taught at North Campus for 10th grade, and then follow your high school course plan that we put into Naviance, and we can help you find that.
The other thing we need you to keep in mind is that you do need to request alternates. So it's suggested that you have 3 alternates in your Skyward. And this is just in case one of your classes doesn't get offered, or if the schedule gets locked and they're not able to give you all of your first choices. So make sure you put alternates into Skyward for that purpose. You should have a total of 6 credits and then 2 credits of alternates. And then course selections will save automatically. And then you have until February 1st to go and make any changes or edit until February 1st.
All right, and that wraps up our registration for the class of 2022. Talk to Ms. Kirschling, schedule an appointment if you have further questions, and we'll talk to you soon.